Today is Holy Wednesday. It also has the moniker of Spy Wednesday, and this is the day that is traditionally believed to be the day that Judas Iscariot went to the chief priests and betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. So Judas was the keeper of the money bags, and for quite a while he had expressed some unhappiness with how money was being handled. But the most recent incident came in Mark chapter 14, where we see Jesus was having dinner at Simon the leper's home, and a woman comes in and pours an expensive bottle of perfume over him. And people were outraged. It could have been sold for a year's wages, imagine that. And that money given to help the poor. And we say that because, Judas was known to take money from that money bag and help himself instead of helping others. But Judas was so outraged by this that he went in and betrayed Jesus. So when he went, another interesting note is that the chief priests and the others who were with them were pleased about this. So it's a very sad thing. And noteworthy, earlier that very same day, Jesus had been talking about end times with his disciples, including how one would betray another, friends would betray others. So a couple lessons for us from today's focus. First, back to those chief priests taking pleasure in the possible death of Jesus. God does not delight in the death of the wicked. The wicked! So that means if Putin were to die, God is not pleased. When Osama bin Laden was killed, God was not pleased. God desires that all would come to know him and not be lost. And yet here are the chief priests and the teachers of the law saying, this is a man beyond reproach, and you know what? We're still done with him. We're going to kill him. How often do we do things that bring others misery and we're happy about it? We bring them discomfort and problems, and that's sin. That's a sin that Jesus died for. The other thing to think about is that when Judas is betraying Jesus, especially on the heels of this event, he is doing so because he thinks he knows better than God, right? Jesus said, this woman is preparing me for my death, which is coming. But Judas went and betrayed him because of it. How often do we think that we know better than God, that our timing is better, that our way is better, that our reaction is better, and in doing so drive others from God? We are not God. Thank God for that. Do not continue to return to the very thing that brought sin into this world, which is putting oneself in the place of God. Meditate on these things this week.